Hello?
Hello, Jughead. This is Archie. Come over right away. It's a matter of life or death.
Oh, relax, Archie.
Attention, all true believers. Marvel Comics is on the air.
A friend of the unfortunate, enemy of criminals. In reality, Dan Garrett, a rookie patrolman, loved by everyone but suspected by none of being the Blue Beetle.
Boys and girls, your attention, please. Presenting a new exciting radio program featuring the thrilling adventures of an amazing and incredible personality. Faster than an airplane, more powerful than a locomotive, impervious to bullets.
Up in the sky, look! It's a bird! It's a plane! It's Superman!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi, welcome to Friday Night Live on The Experience. I'm Nancy McCann, and I'm here tonight with Ricky, and we're coming to you live from Comics Unlimited in Cleveland, Tennessee. This is an all-claim show, so any items that I show that you're interested in, please claim them by putting the title and the issue number in the comments. And if there's anything you're looking for, please make requests, because we have a store full of comics, and we would like to match them up with you so that you can, work on your collection. So but we have plenty of different things, so please feel free to throw out some titles and we'll be glad to show. But tonight I just have a mix of stuff that's come in collections and stuff from our storage. So we have like all different kinds of things tonight. And we ship all over the country. We do medium priority boxes. So we build your box until your box is full, and then we ship it out to you. We send PayPal invoices every week. We ask that you pay them over the weekend. And then when your box is full, like I said, we send it out to you. And I think that's everything.
Yeah.
If you have questions, please ask them. Requests, like I said, please do. Welcome in, everybody. I see a whole bunch of people coming on in. Yeah, that new countdown was very interesting tonight. So
Yeah, it's like, oh, new intro.
it's like something new. Excellent. All right. Well, we're going to get going here in just a second. Hey, welcome back and welcome in. I've seen all kinds of familiar names popping up, so I appreciate you all spending your time with us here tonight. I hope everybody had a happy Halloween. We didn't do a whole lot. There was a big block party in our town, so it was pretty quiet here in the store. Ricky mostly gave out the trick-or-treat comics.
Yeah.
And but not that many people came. But it was just like that. And where I live, I get no trick-or-treaters at my house because there's just like it's not worth it to them.
Right?
They'd have to walk so far, and their driveway's really long, and it's very dark, and there's bears, So they pretty much go to the block party if they live out toward me because it's not worth it. Houses are too far apart. Anything else I wanted to share? I can't remember. It's been a very long month. I am glad it is now November because the whole month got it was just bad because of my husband's accident falling down the stairs and all of that. And he's home, but he's still not well. His knee's really bothering him. So I took him for an x-ray. We're still waiting for the results. He may have broken something. I don't know. But either way, he's in a lot of pain. So it's been a rough week. Yeah, the vampire lady lives there. They stay away.
Yeah.
Actually, I have to show you guys a picture next week. I didn't get a chance to take a picture of it, but Jesse completed the big baby face mask and made it in, and he hung it on a tree in front of our house, and he gave it like long, creepy arms. and it is creepy. So I will get a picture of that next time I'm home when it's daylight. Yeah, thank you, Holly. Yeah, it's been something else. His fall.
Yeah.
It was bad. You wouldn't think you could do that much damage falling down the stairs, but you can.
Right.
And so he's got his arm in a cast and his foot in a special shoe, and it's just not pretty. But his face is getting better. He no longer looks like a purple raccoon. But
A member of Kiss.
how yeah, the fifth member of Kiss, I called him. That made him laugh. How creepy is it? It's pretty creepy. I actually scared myself with it this morning when I left. It was still dark, and I looked and I saw something in the tree, like with its, and I was like, oh, and then I realized, oh yeah, it's just Jesse's baby face. Don't worry, no, there won't be any. Nobody will be implicated. No, nothing bad went into it. I mean, I bought him the baby face, the biggest one I could find at a used bookstore locally, and then he repainted it to make it look like a baby face. It's not the same as that big baby face we saw at Goodwill, though. It's just not the same. Holly wants to know if she has a box. Your box is not full. We can send it out. So let me know by the end of the show if you want. I mean, if you find some stuff you want tonight, we can add it to it and then send it out, or we can just send it out, or you can wait until the box is full. It's totally up to you. But I do have your books in the back. I'm just kind of waiting. Oh, and good news. Ashley's going to be returning to work this week.
That's right.
A little bit of light duty for her for a little while, but she's doing good. And she's raring to come back. So she'll be in and out, maybe a few hours here and there next week. And then hopefully she'll be returning after that. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and start showing comics. Please make some requests. I was in the tree. Oh, Wade.
Oh, so Wade scared you.
Yeah, it wasn't that. No. I think I would have known. I'd be like, that's Wade in the tree. All right. I'm just going to start with these random books. I don't know. Iron Man 227 from 1988. Very good. Is $6. Kind of neat.
Yeah. That was a cool suit. Yeah.
Marvel 2-in-1, Thing versus Ghost Rider, Death Race, 1981, and good. This one's $2.
A race? What is the Thing riding?
I don't know. This is number 80. It's like a space motorcycle.
Uh-huh.
Well, okay. And Wade would like to claim book number 1. Oh, I'm sorry, Holly. I am so far behind reading my emails. You've still got room, Dominic, too. You have about like this much, and the box holds like this much. So you're not even half, I would say. I'm really behind on my emails. I apologize to anybody who sent an email. You might want to send again because I am just I should have kept up with it, but with everything going on, I'm like way behind. I've been just kind of scanning through, but if I don't happen to see your name, then I miss it. Marvel 2-in-1 93 and fine is $3.50. I'm hoping things start to get better here in the next week or two.
Yeah, for sure.
Marvel 2-in-1 annual number 1675. And I was reading about this. It was featured in an episode of Dexter's Lab.
Oh.
And they kind of made fun of this particular one.
Did they?
And what was it? Macho Man did the voice of the character that was like one of the champion.
We don't have Carlos here.
And Carlos is not here to do it.
Macho Man.
But it's a Macho Man on Dexter's Lab.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Thank you.
Macho Man. It's not here.
Hi, Crystal. Hi, Kenneth. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thor number 323 and fine is $4.75. This is from 1982. Thor 368 and fine is $4.75. Just a couple more. 388 and very good is $6.
Okay. Against the Celestial.
Yeah. And then this one's kind of a cool one. This is number 390 from 1988 and fine. It's $11. This is the Avengers Assemble.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Classic.
And Thor 401 and fine is $6.
Ooh, good one versus Loki.
Then I saw this cable and I was like, this is interesting. It's number 3A from 2008 in fine. It's only $2.50, but I just thought the baby was like super creepy.
Right. That's interesting. The art though is really actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's really interesting
it's
drawing.
It's like a painting almost.
Yeah, it is really something. Okay. Excalibur number 1 from 1988 and fine is $6. New Mutants Annual number 1 from 1984 and very good is $8. It's a rock fable.
Yeah.
This is like so of the time, you know?
Yeah. Like, yeah, definitely. The art and everything.
Well, I think it's Sienkiewicz. Crazy. Did you turn the air conditioner off?
I turned it off earlier.
Did you? Can you
Yeah.
turn it back on? Ricky's trying to like sweat me out here tonight. Turned off the air conditioner.
Clear out here. You know, like...
Well, it's something like that. I don't think it works that way. Or maybe it does. I don't know. Mr. Nope would like the New Mutants Annual. There you go.
There you go, Mr. Nope. Good grab.
Oh, I came across a little bit of Chaos comic action here. This one's a really rare ash can of Untold Tales of Chastity. They only made 66 of them. And this one is going for $50. And it's just a little black and white ash can. But you can see the number at the bottom. These aren't signed, but this is number 28 of 66. So
It's pretty
that's pretty rare.
pretty limited, yeah.
And then this is number 29 of 66 of Chastity Reign of Terror. And it's also $50.
Nice.
And then we have Untold Tales preview book. This one, they made 666 copies. And this came out as a Fiend Fest exclusive in 2000. So that's 24 years ago. And this one's $45. But it has Lady Death and Purgatory, Evil Ernie, and Chastity in it. Ricky is looking for a book for you. These are the Dynamite series of Evil Ernie that came out in 2012. Number 3B, very fine, $5. I like that cover. It's got Smiley's psychotic button, his button in the foreground. Number 3, cover D in fine, is $2.50. Number 3A is very fine, $3.25. Did you find anything? Oh, he's looking still. And Evil Ernie 3C, very fine, $3.25. I'm not sure what an Omega edition is, Steve. I very well could, but I didn't see anything like that in the stuff I was working on tonight. Is that like a limited edition that Chaos put out of a particular title? Or is it like a whole bunch of titles? Or is it, I just don't remember.
Brown guy, sorry, no flash. 127.
No luck on the 127. Sorry. Okay, so from Chaos Comics, This is Dead King #1 from 1998. And fine, it's only $2.
Whoa.
And then Lady Death #1 from 1998. So this is from the first series. In fine, $4.50.
Nice.
And then, of course, the Lady Death 1/2, which was a mail away from Wizard Comics magazine. This is from 1994. In fine, it's $6, and it comes with a certificate of authenticity.
Nice. Classic. Mail.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Mail away.
Oh, I'm sorry. The Dead King, it was only $2 in fine. Oh, okay. So I'll keep an eye out for the Omega. I just don't know what they look like. I'll have to look them up to see if I have them. I have a bunch more ash cans, all different ones, and I actually have a whole bunch of other chaos stuff that I didn't get to tonight. I was working on it right before we went on, and there's just like a lot of different stuff. Okay, so this one's for Round Guy.
Nice. Round Guy.
Okay, and then also from Chaos Comics 1994, Brink of Eternity. It's a Brink Stevens comic book, $2.50. I vaguely recall her. She was like a scream queen, right? Oh, and then here's an actual Chastity one from 1997, and fine, it's $2. Wildcats, Jim Lee's Wildcats covert action team came out in 1992, and this is 1A and fine, $7.25. #2 is $5 and has the foil background. It's kind of hard to see, but it's quite elaborate background art.
Ooh, it's like a shiny one.
It's very shiny. And Wildcats #4 from 1993 is $3. This one's still in its original poly bag. Never been opened.
Nice. Of course. The Jim Lee is good stuff.
Wildcats X-Men, the Modern Age, came out from Marvel in an Image. Pen smeared. It was in 1992. In fine, it's $4.
Nice Nightcrawler.
Yeah, they did like a series of these Golden Age, Silver Age, and Modern Age. This is the Modern Age crossover.
That's really cool. Foil or chrome, possibly prism.
I think it's all of those.
Oh yeah,
things.
I was gonna say all of the above. That's when they're really putting all the.
This is a copy of Wildcats 40 from that same series. This is the B cover from 1997. It's signed by Jonathan Peterson, who is a writer. The signature's right here. And it says, "Best wishes, Jonathan Peterson."
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And this one, I'm just asking $5 for it. Had it since it came out, I think.
Yeah. Cool.
We had him as a guest at one point in the store.
Oh yeah.
Oh, let me show these first. I'll go back to that one. Okay, The Mechanic is a book by Jonathan Peterson and Joe Chiodo. Joe Chiodo is like a fantastic painter. And this is the Dynamic Forces 1998 edition special. It has a different cover than the regular edition, and it comes with a certificate of authenticity, and it is $10.
Nice.
And the artwork in this is just beautiful.
It's a very cool,
We had a graphic novel of it that was gorgeous, Art of Chiodo.
Awesome.
And I haven't really seen anything lately for Chiodo, so I don't know what he's doing. But he, something else. We had them both in the store for signing at one point. But like I said, this one came from Dynamic Forces, and it has this kind of certificate inside. It's still its original bag with the seal.
Nice.
Never been opened. I just put it in another bag and board. Okay. And here's another one that has like a foil. The whole thing is hollow. They call it hollow chrome. This is Echo #1 from 2000. It's $6. The whole cover is like chrome, but it has like this weird background.
Yeah, that's kind of neat though.
But I looked up the technical term because I knew somebody
gonna be like
was gonna ask.
somebody around guy.
Around guy was gonna say something. So hollow chrome. There you go, $6. Oh, the certificate? I believe he signs all of his certificates.
Mm-hmm.
But I can go back and look if you're curious. Yep, signed by Nicola. And then this one I haven't seen in years. This is a Pacific comic from 1983. It's called Dark Lawn, the Mystic. It's by Jim Starlin.
Wow.
And it's only worth $3 and fine. But Pacific didn't print that many comics. They were in business for a few years, and they made, the early Grooves, the early Rocketeers.
Yeah, that's right.
They did a lot of books that were very, very popular. But I remember when this came out, but I haven't seen one in probably 20 years.
It's like it says for the new era of comics. Pacific.
It was. But
the
thing was, at the time they started publishing, there really weren't a lot of other publishers. They were one of the very first publishers that wasn't Marvel or DC. And they printed color superhero comics and and it was kind of really big deal at the time.
Yeah.
Oh, Round Guy has decided he must have the mechanic. There we go. It's a good choice. I love the art on that.
Yeah, that cover is really nice.
Oh, and now Round Guy wants to let us know it wasn't him, that we've wrongly accused him of being picky. He called something a chrome a foil and was corrected. I'm sorry. All I know is I said it was foil, and then I got corrected too. So there was a lot of correcting going on. But I don't remember who the correct was.
The culprit.
Oh, it was LT. He's not here to defend himself
right
at the moment.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I remember.
He was the one that was telling us.
There you go. He's like,
oh,
yeah,
he is here.
He's like, there's no problem taking the.
Yep, he's like, it's me. I'm the one.
That's right.
I did it.
It was
LT. But anyway, so I got the technical term for you, LT, so that you don't have to.
That's right. I almost forgot the
correct.
Chrome. That's funny.
That is funny. Oh, look at this. Yeah, gifting. That's true. Because, sometimes I slip up that way. This is a Harley Quinn #32 Artist Spotlight Rose Besh cover, $6. Oh, it's cool.
Those are cute.
Rose Besh is right up there with Peach Momoko in the cute department.
Oh, and it's break time.
It's time to go on our first break. We'll be back in just a minute with more comics.
Imagine being at a convention and going to an interview panel that's just for you. No bustling crowds, no hours-long lines, just you, the moderator, and your favorite comic book creators. Well, this is pretty much that. Miss Jen sits down every week with 2 comic book creators for a live stream interview about their latest work, and you can ask them whatever you want. It's Talking Shop, Mondays at 5 Eastern on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales.
According to a statistic that I just made up, people spend 4 hours a day changing the television channel. People who watch The Experience don't do that. Save yourself a ton of time by tuning into The Experience and enjoying our new original programming 7 days a week. And then tell your friends. Think about the money they could save on batteries in the remote alone just by tuning into The Experience. Find out more by scanning the QR code below.
Hey, welcome back to Friday Night Live on The Experience. Thanks, Ricky. Somebody's excited.
There you go, Jay. gotta pump it up.
What is all this talk of wells?
Crystal said, hope everyone is well. Round Guy says, define well. So I said a thing you draw water from.
Well, the sound would be a lot different if we were broadcasting live from a well. It'd be like, oh. It'd be water.
Yeah.
That'd be bad.
Nope was saying, would not be good if you're in a
comics and wells. Not good.
Water and paper.
Not a good combo, I have found.
No bueno.
Oh, you have pumps now.
Yeah, right.
I have a well at my house.
Yeah.
But it does have a pump.
Right.
It's electric and
you don't have to drop the bucket down.
No. Yeah, when I was a kid, my Aunt Sarah had one of those pumps that you had to hand pump.
Oh, yeah.
And it was on her, like, cemented in on her patio.
Right.
And I thought, as a kid, I thought that was the coolest thing
it was
ever.
fun,
I'd be
right?
out there, and the water would come gushing out. It was so cool. I wish I had one of those. But yeah, the electric pump's much more efficient. I can just turn on a faucet like a normal person and water comes out. It's amazing. Yeah. All right. I've got some horror stuff to show, and then I'll go back to showing some assorted things and some superhero stuff. Tomb of Darkness from Marvel from 1975, and very good. Number 17 is $10.
Oh, that's
not a good place to be. No, that's worse than being in a well. It's the jaws of death. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah. Tomb of Darkness number 18 and very good is $5. The Thing on Midnight Mountain, that also looks kind of scary.
Yeah, really. Don't want to meet that.
Not at all. I'm sorry. I've been fighting a cold all week, and I was telling Ricky right before we came on that it's been like an every other day cold. Like I'm like fine one day, and the next day I'm all mess again.
It's the every other day cold.
The every other day cold. I've been like that since Monday. It was like I was bad Monday, I was good Tuesday. I was bad Wednesday, I was good Thursday. Now here I am. My nose is at it again.
Oh, Marvel Spotlight 28.
Wade would like one of these that's $5. Well, okay. That would be this one.
I haven't seen a Marvel Spotlight 28. Does that ring a bell?
No, but you could certainly look and see if we have one.
Would be in the case,
or it could be in here.
Yeah, let me check that. So this is for Wade? Yes.
Tomb of Darkness number 20 and very good is $10. Then we go for the Kiss of Death. That's another way to die.
Yeah,
she doesn't look too happy.
Also not a great way.
Not good. And then this is a Tomb of Darkness 21 in fair. It's only $1.50. It's from 1976. It's pretty rough. It's got like a bunch of tears in the cover, and I think on the back too. On the back, it's it's a little rough, but it's a reading copy.
Yeah, so you can read it.
Tomb of Darkness 23 and very good is $6.50. death is a mountain this time. All right.
Well, that's
Good to know. Twilight Zone with Rod Serling. Number 66 from 1975 and very good is $6. It's a voyage through time and space.
It's kind of a neat, interesting cover.
When I first moved out to California in the early 80s, they used to do like Twilight Zone marathons on the local station.
Uh-huh.
And it'd go on for like days. I mean, there were a lot of episodes of that show.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. Round Guy, I didn't see the Marvel Spotlight.
I'm sorry, no 28. No 28. Remind me, is that Ghost Rider? Can't recall.
Round Guy, remind us.
Yeah, please remind us. All right, Twilight Zone 72, very good, $6.75. That looks like it's going to be painful.
Ooh.
Oh, it's prehistoric cave
you
bride.
You don't want to run in.
You don't want to mess with the cave bride. Get you some prehistoric hatchet coming at you.
Prehistoric beatdown.
5 seasons. Yeah, it was a lot of episodes.
Yeah, but it was like 1,000 episodes.
But it was fun to watch, though. It was a lot of fun to watch.
Okay.
It's Midnight Suns team, but not called the Midnight Suns. Okay, I remember that book. Just don't happen to have one. Twilight Zone 76 in very good for 1977 is $6. It's the Poster Man.
Yeah.
They ran out ideas. Somebody ran out ideas. That's I have
Poster Man.
I have declared it so.
The Poster Man.
It is funny.
It is. That's great.
What's next? What do you do after that?
Yeah, really. How do you top Poster Man?
I don't know. It's the T-shirt guy.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
He has something for everyone. It's true. They do make a poster for everyone. That's true too.
Right. For sure.
All right. Now we move to DC horror. Have you the nerve to face the unexpected? 1975, number 169, and very good is $5. What can be worse than dying? The ugly face of death. It could be worse. Billboard boy.
Sidekick billboard boy. That's good.
Uh-oh. We're building a comic again.
Yeah, really. This one could take up.
Wade would like the unexpected. This one's for you, Wade. I have more unexpecteds, though. Number 170 and very good is $5. Flee to your grave. That doesn't sound like a great idea either. Tan Man and Lotion Boy. That sounds kind of dirty.
Right.
Unexpected number 171. Very good. $5. It's a Plague of Panic. Yeah, that'd be terrible.
Yeah. Don't want to be Plague of Panic.
It's true. He does use very fine paper.
Yes, I do.
He brings it from home usually.
Fine pens.
Fine pens. We have a lot of nice pens around here, but whenever I need one, I can't find one. But we have a lot of gel pens because they write on the comics without causing any dents. Not on the comics, but on the tags on the bags on the comics.
Unexpected you just showed.
Wade, you'll have to tell me which one you want because there's a lag in the. I have 2 of them that are $5. I have 170 and I have 171. So let me know which one of those. And then the next one's 172. And this one's also $5.
Oh.
Yeah.
When the snakes.
The snake's pretty unexpected.
Jump out of the.
The one with the hand and the tree. Okie dokie. So this one for Wade.
All right.
Okay, and then this is 172 with the snake. And 173 and very good is $5. Shipwreck cover. Don't you hate when that happens?
Yeah, it's like, I don't like being shipwrecked on that island.
the little caption says, "A dog, we're safe, honey. There must be life on this island." And then it's
Yeah,
like
it's
all
like,
these dead skeletons.
yeah.
Ah!
It's like, oh, I hate to break it to you.
Unexpected number 174 and very good is $5. This is from 1976. You got a lot of arms.
Yeah.
The caption says, "He was strangled. Who could have done such a horrible thing?" Like behind there is like,
Maybe there's somebody with a bunch of arms.
Wade would like the island. 173 for Wade. All right, so lady with many arms is still available. Okay. I have more horror later, but I'm going to switch over to some other stuff. And this is Ren and Stimpy. These are like later numbers in the run, which are actually really kind of hard to find because usually the first like half a dozen issues sold really, really well, and there's a lot of them, but the later ones didn't get as many made. This is number 30 from 1995 in fine $6. We very rarely get these.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. You don't see them too often.
And number 32, very fine $8. It's a circus.
It's a circus.
And then their friends, Beavis and Butthead. Number 18 in fine from 1995, $6.
That's the one you don't really see too often.
No, the higher numbers on these are also, you usually only see the first 2 or 3 issues of Beavis and Butthead, and then they disappear. But this one just came in.
Cool.
This is a comic publisher called Blackout Comics. This is from 1995, Bad Girls of Blackout. And it is in very good, and it's $4. Here's some more of those manga books that we got in that you don't see very often. These are from Viz. This is a Bio Booster Armor Guyver number 4 and fine $2.50.
Ooh, that's cool.
Alvin's in the house.
Alvin likes the bad girls.
Probably perfect for his collection.
Your computer's not plugged in.
It's not. Can you remove the little tag? I can't see the time.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks. Just one second.
Just not.
Got a little technical problem here.
How does one get rid of this?
I don't know, but just move it. There you go. That's fine.
Go. Fair enough.
I just can't see what time it is, and I'm like, well, let's try that again. Good thing Ashley's not here. She'd be making noises every time I bend over.
Right. I just noticed, like, the battery was almost dead. I was like, oh, wait.
There we go. Sorry, folks. Somehow, I'm like, I don't think I ever plugged it in.
I think we both just forgot to plug it in.
What does that mean, Jay? I'd let you know if you were too far over. I don't know what that means. Okay. Bio Booster Armor Guyver, Part 3, Number 3, 1995, fine, $3.
Oh, you couldn't see.
Oh, Cincy the top. Oh, God.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, when you said too far over, I was thinking about bending over, and I was like, how would you know if I bent over too far? Like, how far is too far? My back goes,
Yeah,
you
hear that.
I don't know. Yeah, no, I couldn't see the time because there was like a
Grammarly.
Grammarly is covering the time. I don't know how. Once you get those things, it's hard to get rid of them. But I guess I'm being offensive again. I'm gonna be putting time out.
YouTube jail.
YouTube, yeah, we don't want that. All right, Judge Dredd from 1995, number 10, and very good, is $2.50. He's having a much worse day than I am.
Apparently.
Number 12 in fine, $2. Also not good.
Oh, brown guy wants the dread.
Well,
There you go.
this one for you, and then let me know if you want this one. And I got a couple more. Number 14 in fine, $2.50. I like the design of that cover.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
10 and 12. Okay.
Right.
And this one's 14. And 14.
And 14. Nice.
All right. And this is a different series of Judge Dredd. This is Judge Dredd Legends of the Law. This is from 1995 also. This is number 5 and fine, $2.50. And this is Legends of the Law number 9, 1995, fine, $2.50. Yeah, the artwork on this stuff is cool.
Yeah, a lot of good ones.
And this is Macross 2, The Micron Conspiracy, number 1 from 1994. Very good. It's $1.50.
Nice.
Robotech Macross was like my favorite thing back in the mid 80s. I used to leave work early just to go home to watch it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, because that was before we had the ability to like stream it. Record, watch it some other time. It was like you had to watch it or you didn't watch it, you know. So we used to run our lives around the TV schedule. You know, it was a whole different world back then.
Recording on the VCR was precarious.
Didn't have one.
Okay.
Didn't have one. So yeah, I didn't have a car either. I used to have to take the bus home and try to get there in time to watch it. It was terrible. Yeah, it was a great series. This, so they did comics, they did the Robotech series, and then this is a Macross 2. MD Geist, so from CPM Comics. This is also a manga, number 2 from 1995. Very good, $2. Alrighty, switching gears. This is the Thanos series from 2019, number 2 in very fine, $2.50. Thanos number 3 in fine is $2.
Cool cover.
All these have really interesting covers. Number 5 in very fine, $2.50.
Yeah, kind of the art.
Or like kind of paintings.
Yeah.
Number 6 in very fine, $2.50. I thought some people might have some interest in the thing.
Yeah, no, they look really nice.
I came across them. I was like,
TiVo maybe better sliced bread. Yeah.
Although sliced bread's a pretty good thing.
Yeah, you know.
Although I can slice it myself if they didn't sell it sliced.
Right.
I have knives, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
But it is kind of convenient, the sliced bread thing, you know.
He's two
movies ago.
2 movies ago.
That's funny. We will have to look.
Let me see.
I know we have had them. Whether we have them today, I don't know.
Yeah.
They're going to be in most likely in media. Or in there. Yeah. He knows what he's doing. Okay. X-Men variant number 8. This is an Illuminati variant from 2022. It's $10. So this is a retail store variant.
Oh, another Illuminati.
Mhm.
Pretty neat.
Well, you know, if your loaf of bread's so big that you need a chainsaw to cut it, Wade, that's a loaf of bread.
You just install like a table saw in your kitchen.
Yeah, you can just do that. No, I have a bread knife. I can just. Sometimes I do bake bread, and then I do have to slice it. I have experience with that. But this week, it was all about the radishes. My neighbor brought me over a bunch of Chinese radishes, which are like these big white radishes. that when they're cooked, they don't taste all spicy like a radish. They taste more like a potato, but they have no carbs, so it's very good. Bread from France, sure. And then I had planned to make some pesto out of the radish greens, but then I was just so off and on sick this week. I never got it done, and they all wilted, and I had to throw them away. It was very sad. But the next batch of radishes, I'm making the pesto.
Do it, yeah.
All right. Castlevania, the Belmont Legacy, number 3, and very good, is $15. So that's the only one we seem to have at the moment, Derek. So let us know if you need that one. We had a whole bunch of them, but I think we just been selling them.
They're
Imagine that. People buy comics here.
Yeah. Those are pretty popular.
Oh, guess what? It's time to take another break.
Indeed.
We're actually over a minute. We'll be back in just a minute with more new comics, and then we'll go back to the old ones.
Order Battle Quest comics at your local comic shop today.
What do you call the place on Spider-Man's wrists where the webs come out? His website. I hate myself for writing that joke, but you'd make me feel so much better if you just visited our website. We have links to our merch, new release lists, all the show info, and so much more. TheEXPLive.com. Did you know that Arthur, King of the Britons, and Monty Python and the Holy Grail was played by a famous Graham? Check out another famous Graham by following our Instagram.
Welcome back. Lots of candy talk during the break. And I didn't even think about going out to buy candy, but I don't really need any, so that's all right. I've still got some in the back that I haven't even opened. But there's nothing wrong with some chocolate.
Right.
That's chocolate. All right. New comics. Dune number 7 out this week. Power Rangers Across the Morphin Grid, number 1. Foil variant, number 1 of the Power Rangers. Oh, it didn't have a price, did it? Oh, $9.99. And surprise, Sectors is back. The Warriors of Symbion, #1. Around this week. They did a comic of that cartoon years ago.
Right. Okay. Right.
I think it was DC.
Yeah.
Sesame Street, Cookie Monster's Dinner Party. I don't remember them doing Sesame Street before, so that's pretty cool.
No, that is cool.
I'm a big fan of Sesame Street.
It's very cute.
I watched it a lot when I was a kid. Cookie Monster, can't go wrong there. Thundercats, #9. This is the DNA cover. Thundercats, foil cover F. This one's $9.99.
Yeah, it's hard to see them.
It's so dark.
I guess the chrome ones are a little more shiny. A little easy.
Ultimate X-Men, #8. Peach Momoko. Ultimate X-Men 8 variant. Not sure who the artist on that one.
I don't know. It's kind of
creepy.
Interesting. Yeah, I was gonna say
it's gonna be creepy. This is the design variant of #8. It's also $4.99.
Other Peach Momoko.
It's weird. It's a design variant, but it doesn't have the.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't have the grid in the background like all the other design variants, but it is technically a design variant. Amazing Spider-Man #60, cover A. Action Comics 1073. And the Absolute Superman is next week. They're all in special. This is a second printing because we got caught off guard on the first printing.
Yeah, those sold out fast.
It sold out really fast. This one's $4.99. I just, because the last few series of crossovers that both Marvel and DC have done hadn't done that well for us, I pretty much ordered according to what people pre-ordered, and I didn't order that much for the shelf, but it turned out people also missed it and didn't pre-order it, and then when it came out, everybody wanted it.
Right.
And then we started getting phone calls from everybody else's customers, so I know all the other stores in the area also were out of it.
Yeah.
So I ordered quite a few of the reprints, so if you didn't get one, there you go. All right, Round Guy wants one.
And that's kind of like, this one's like the background story to Absolute.
Yeah.
And all, yeah.
So it's kind of leading into
right.
the other story. But, so sometimes that happens. NYX #4 variant. This is a Lee Inhook cover. Wonder Woman Uncovered is a new one this week. #1 is $5.99.
Is that one just covered like covers, or is it actual comic?
Oh, it's covers inside.
Okay, that was.
I don't know. Did I order a lot of them? I don't know.
There's a pretty good stack, but I think
there's a lot of variants.
People pre-ordered them too.
Yeah,
pretty good.
This is the Drew Edward Johnson variant. And then this is the foil. Batman Long Halloween, last Halloween, #2 came in.
Yeah, that's the only cover we have left. So those
Sold pretty well.
Pretty well.
Penguin Special #1. That looks fun.
Yeah, I don't know. I know
it's kind of like old fashioned. Is it reprint inside?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
Well, it looks like new stuff and a reprint.
Because it's kind of a little.
Because it's got a story, Bill Finger and Bob Kane story in here. I'm like, this is very old-fashioned looking. Oh, because
Yeah,
it is.
it is.
But there's new stuff, too, in the back.
And there's a new Penguin show on HBO.
So I guess it's for anybody.
Round guy wants one of each.
Long Halloween and a penguin for you. All right. Those are for round guy. Poison Ivy, Swamp Thing, Feral Trees. This is part of All In also. It's number 1. And then this is a variant of that one. That's cool.
Yeah, that's a nice cover.
From Image Comics, Blood Squad 7, Strike File number 1. I don't know very much about this. Oh, it's Casey. Guess you have to read it to find out.
Yeah.
Feral number 7. And then this is the variant. Ooh, Red Coat from Ghost Machine. This is number 7. These have been selling really well.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the Universal Monsters. This is Frankenstein. Why do we have 1 and 2? Didn't 1 come out last week?
Oh.
I don't know. This is 1. That's 2.
That's weird. Oh, 1's a second.
Oh, is it?
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. This is a second printing number. We still have first printing number 1s, though, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think we do. They can't use Blood Spurs to get Blood Squad. No, it could be. Oh, and we have a new distillery book. Come Find Me, an autumnal offering. 'Tis the season.
Yeah.
This one's $8.99. It's magazine size. And I guess that's all the new comics that we have up here. Of course, we have many, many more comics out on the shelf. So if there's anything you guys missed and you want, just let us know. We'll go see if we have it. All right. I've got a few ratio variants. Come Find Me for Derek. Okay.
Okay, cool.
There you go. The Uncanny Valley came out, didn't it?
We have one.
Mr. Nope is looking for one.
We have 1 copy.
Ultimate X-Men 8, 1, and 25 ratio variant is $15. So this is the Uncanny Valley. Mr. Nope, is that the one you wanted? Amazing Spider-Man number 60, 1 and 25 ratio variant is $20. Oh, I think we're out of Devour. But I think I pulled you one already. Oh, yes. You asked me about it, and I pulled one for you. But I never asked if you actually wanted it. So I assume that means you do. But I think it's already in your pile. So I thought I sent an invoice already with it on it. So check and make sure. But I'm pretty sure. And then Mr. Nope said yes to the Uncanny Valley.
Okay.
Yes, you do. You do have it on the invoice. Okay. I sent out a couple invoices early because there were a lot of new comics this week. So not that you had to pay those early. I just wanted you to know what you had so that you wouldn't buy them again somewhere. Iron Man number 1, 1 and 25. This is $15. Oh, I didn't send you an invoice. I did send some people invoices. I get confused. But when I talked to you on Tuesday, Round Guy, I pulled you a copy of that Devour and put it in your pile. I know, presumptuous of me. Or maybe it was Wednesday. I don't know. I was here Tuesday by myself, so I think it may have been Tuesday. Feral number 7, 1 and 10 is $10. The days have all kind of got muddied this week. I don't know. I'm just happy I'm here. Okay. Smurfs. they put out a new book, A Crow in Smurfy Grove. And this one's $7.99. Scooby-Doo's Greatest Adventures. It's a $14.99 for this nice thick book of collecting all the Scooby-Doo,
Wow.
a bunch of Scooby-Doo comics.
It's a good price.
It is. I'm sorry, I was just peeking to make sure that my husband didn't write any of these. He didn't write too many Scooby-Doo comics. He wrote mostly Scooby-Doo books for Scholastic.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, I think he did write a couple. Doesn't look like any of them are in here. That's too bad. Because if they were, he would sign it, and we'd probably get royalties.
Yeah, right. It's a Lorena book. I guess I'll have to send her a picture.
Yeah, I don't think she's joined us tonight.
No, I haven't seen her. Too busy leveling on Call of Duty.
That's right.
Right.
She does get a little caught up in that kind of stuff. All right, and here's another new, very nice hardcover of Universal Monsters. This is Creatures from the Black Lagoon. And this one is $24.99. Very nice. All righty. That's all the new stuff I have up here. So now I'm going to go back to the older stuff. Medieval Spawn Witchblade, number 1 in very fine is $8. That just sounds so wrong. He said we're seeing noobs. Okay. Medieval Spawn Witchblade number 2A, very fine, $4.50. Oh, and then in pops a 12 center. This is a Superman number 167. It's in fair. It has a lot of water staining on it, although it's complete and everything. But it is $30, and this is the first time that these two meet each other.
Oh, nice.
So it's kind of a key. But so in better condition, it's very expensive. But anyway, in fair, it's $30.
He's in a bird cage.
Yeah, like that to happen.
Right.
But yeah, Brainiac and Lex Luthor team up to destroy Superman in this issue. Yep. Brainiac and Lex. So if you want this book, please claim it as Superman 167. And it's $30. Marvel Comics presents Wolverine and Typhoid Mary, number 111, 1992, in fine is $2.50. Well, excellent. Round Guy would like to give this Superman a new home.
Yeah.
Excellent. Marvel Comics presents Wolverine 114 in fine, $2.50. Another Typhoid Mary. Marvel Spotlight 15. Son of Satan. This one's in fair, 1974, $2.50. Marvel Superhero Incredible Hulk number 79 from 1979, in fine, $3.50. Marvel Superhero number 80 in fine, $3.50. That's the Hulk, battling with the Avengers. Marvel Superheroes number 81 in fine, $3.50.
The Glob.
It rises again. Nobody wants that to happen. Marvel Superheroes number 82 in fine, $3.50. Number 83 and very good, $2.50.
Iron
Man, the Hulk is dead.
What?
Oh no. Marvel Superhero number 84 and fine, $3.50.
Is that one like a Whitman or something?
What's that?
Is that a Whitman or something like that?
This one?
Yeah.
No.
It's just a dummy.
No, yeah, they did different trade dress on some of them as a diamond edition. I guess it could be a. Oh yeah, you're right. It's not that it's a Whitman; it's that it was probably put into a pack.
Yeah, well,
because the UPC is crossed out and then it has a diamond, so they call them diamond edition.
Packs. Yeah,
multi packs. All right. DC Comics presents number 31 from 1981 and very good, $4.50. Superman and Robin.
Robin is on Superman's shoulders.
Let's go, Superman! We'll beat them at their own game.
Right.
Yikes.
Yeah. Those.
That's a cover for you.
Yeah, those classic covers are just like great. They're hilarious.
Midnight Tales, number 15. This is a Charlton comic from 1975 and very good. It is $8. So much detail on some of these covers.
Yeah, no, artwork is nice.
I mean, the wallpaper in the background's like
Right.
crazy design. Like, all right. Stalker number 4 and fine, $4.50. What do you mean questionable?
Oh, some of those covers are good.
They exist. I'm
sure
looking at
a
them.
couple of them are, but
I don't know. The fury of fire demons are unleashed in this one. I don't know. Who knows? All right. Lobo's Big Babe Spring Break Special. I know it's fall, but, you know, it's okay. This is from 1995, and it's number 1 and fine, $6.
yeah, right. Don't want the YouTubes.
Lobo Gallery Portraits. This is number 1, 1995. Very good, $4. Batman Judge Dredd, The Ultimate Riddle. This one's cool. 1995, number 1, $10.
The art on that is really cool.
Yeah, that's really pretty. Venom, number 1 from 1995. This is Sinner Takes All series. Fine. $6.
Nice. Since Jay we don't want left at the play like
I guess I'm not following this conversation.
when Jay gets kicked out of the house.
Oh, yeah.
We see Jay walking down the street with his laptop, and we'll know round guy.
He's producing from the library.
Yeah, right.
Is that what we determined last time?
We'll know round guy sent him some comics.
Yeah.
Oh, Jay's been good today.
He says. Jesse says that too. But
right.
I don't know. I never know what I get into when I get home. It's always like that's one of the interesting things about being married to Jesse is that like you never know what's going to happen next. It's always exciting.
It's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna.
You never know what you're gonna get. No one here to dispute it. I'll just have to check with her later and see if you've been good. Okay, Venom number 1 of the super special. Planet of the Symbiotes. Part 3 of 5. Okay, so this is number 1. Very good. $15. Look at that one.
Ooh, that's a good one.
You don't see that one very often.
Mm-mm.
Venom 2099 AD. Actually, that's not true. It says that on the cover, but it's actually Spider-Man 2099, number 35, and it is the first appearance. I have the worst handwriting. I can't read the name. It's the first appearance of Stone, I believe it is, as Venom. And this one's fine. It's a key. It's $18.
Round guy wants the
symbiote. There you go.
Yep.
Star Wars X-Wing Rogue Squadron, The Rebel Opposition, number 1 of 4 for 1995, and near mint is $10.
He says he can't read your
I can't help it. I got hit by a ruler a lot when I was learning how to write. and it didn't help. It's actually, the biggest problem is that we use the gel pens, and like if they don't dry quite enough, they smear, and then I can't read what it says. But it's also a very small space.
Yeah,
That's why I usually use.
Than you think.
I usually use Post-it notes, but sorry. Let me take those off my hands. Okay. I Am Batman. Number 1 is $5. We have number 3B, $5. And 4B is also $5. Well, you might not be able to read my scribbling, but I mean well.
Yeah.
I try. It's not always successful. Catwoman Uncovered, number 1. Oh, it's a Frank Cho cover, $6. Pretty.
Yeah, those Cho ones are nice.
Yeah, I like Cho a lot. Dark Days, The Casting. I don't remember this one. Oh, it's a prelude to metal, and it is metallic. And it's very fine. It's $4. And it is very shiny.
But not chrome.
Maybe it is. I don't know. I think it's more foil.
Yeah.
Foil. Batman Urban Legends number 5, $8.
Really crazy.
Well, as long as you can see the grade,
Yeah,
that's kind of the important part. Usually I put, just so to decode this for everyone, I normally will put the issue number in the upper left, the grade in the upper right, the date usually in the middle, but sometimes on the lower left if there's not room. And then if it's something where I want to tell you that it's like a first appearance, or if there's anything major wrong with the comic, I always write that at the bottom under the price. So like if it's detached or the staples are detached, it'll always say that on the tag. That way, no. But that's the part that usually smears, and I
right.
But I can look at it and go, it says detached. If it says DET, that means detached. Yeah. Number 9 of Batman Urban Legends is also $8. It's kind of hard to see, but it's a pretty cover.
Yeah, no, that's a really nice one.
Number 11, Urban Legends, also $8. That was much easier to tell.
Yes.
Puppy. No, this one's got a turtle, a dog, and a bear.
Yeah.
Number 13, $8.
For the animal lovers.
Number 16 is $8. That was great.
Yes. Nice with Satana.
All right, Jay. You're ready. Today, Ricky has located a new comic for me to show. It's a Little Lotta, number 85 from 1969, and very good. It's $4.50 and a hot dog.
Hot dog. Hot dog. Yeah, there you go, Jay. Hot dog.
But
oh, man.
This one's funny. It's got like, just to make sure you know what it is. It says hot dog.
Yeah,
on
is that what it is?
But she's got a whole tray full just for herself.
She's lucky.
Yeah. He looks very shocked, like, how dare she sit there and eat 22 hot dogs? I don't know. And she's got her own little thing of mustard, too. That's really funny. That's right. She's got like a mustard well to dip them in.
Yes.
That's the way to go.
Yes, for sure.
All right. That one is $4.50. You can add it to your hot dog collection.
Hot dog collection. Never heard the story about the turtle, the bear, and the dog. Yeah.
Do they walk into a bar?
Right.
Okay, Little Lotto in Foodland, also from 1969 in Fair. This one's $7.50. Now that takes talent. She's popping popcorn and eating it as it pops. But wouldn't she burn her mouth?
Yeah, I was gonna say probably.
This is not a good idea.
Yeah, really. Don't try this at home, kids.
Yeah, do not do this. Yeah. And Little Lotta in Foodland, number 20 in Fair is $7.50. Oh, look at her eye chart. That's what my eye doctor needs to have.
Oh, I didn't notice there's a hot dog in that one, too.
Oh, there's another hot dog. It's right on his hand.
Nice.
Did I tell the story about the hot dog lady of Cleveland?
Oh, that may be, I don't know, to them.
I don't know. There's my dad's best friend has this, my late father, his best friend's girlfriend is the hot dog lady of Cleveland. She has a hot dog stand and she sells them. This one for Mr. Nope. She sells them down in front of like Lowe's. And when not the election that's about to happen, but we had a local election back earlier in the year. And one of the guys running for office had these stand-ups of himself all over town, and there was one where he was standing with his hand up like this, and so they had put one near where her hot dog stand was, so she got a foam core of a hot dog and put it in his hand so that he was standing there like holding this hot dog, and it only took like an hour before somebody from his campaign like called her and was like, take that down, we don't like that. But I thought it was hysterical. I saw it on Facebook and I was just like, she's great. Yeah. Because that was very creative and cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, his campaign was like,
No. Well, you put yourself in the public spot there. What do you expect?
Things happen.
In front of the hot dog stand.
That was asking for trouble.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially because of the way his hand was like this, It looked like he was ready to hold something.
Right.
Does anybody have any requests? Because I am getting low on books, and I got some horror stuff to show. But if there's anything else you're looking for, please request it so Ricky can grab it before we go on our last break. Vault of Evil, number 21, and very good from 1975 is $8.
Interesting.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
That must be his name. Oh, look at his face. Ooh, it's scary.
No way. We charge you extra.
Yeah. We have to charge politicians and potential politicians extra politician fee. would be a slightly different state if Wade were in charge, though. That's for sure.
It'd be a more fun.
Probably more fun. Vault
right,
of
the
Evil.
governor money. Yeah, we got to charge you, man.
Yeah, exactly. You're on the, public dole, technically. All right, Vault of Evil number 23 and very good is $9.
Oh yeah, Round Guy wants to know about the Weapon X.
Well, let's see. Oh yes, I see it.
Yep.
This is Marvel Comics Presents number 72 from 1991 in fine, and it's the before Wolverine. There was Weapon X, and it's got Barry Windsor Smith cover in fine. This one's running 20. Oh, wait, I accept that monopoly money exists, but I do not take that as a form of payment because it is not legal tender.
Right.
Pretty sure it even says that on it.
Right. If you accept pictures of the comic, yeah, we'll take a picture.
Well, that's true. We
can
send you a picture of the comic and trade for your monopoly money. I guess if I accumulate enough monopoly money, I could sell it for people who need replacement monopoly money.
All those people playing Monopoly these days,
What?
Just kidding.
Jesse and I used to play Monopoly kind of often, but we haven't played that in a long time.
It's fun. It just takes
time. We used to play Triple Yahtzee a lot too. That was a lot of fun. Lately, we haven't been playing too many games.
They did make a Monopoly card game that was really fun, but it was fast.
Mm-hmm.
It was much faster.
I think I have one of those.
Yeah, that one's pretty
I have a bunch of those little card games because Jesse and I break them out sometimes and play different kinds of Uno or Phase 10 and
Phase 10.
But we mostly play Canasta and then we have this game we really like to play called Spite and Malice. It can get ugly.
Sounds like with the name like Spite and Malice.
Yeah, that's true. They do play Monopoly on those newfangled gaming box machines. But Monopoly on the actual board game kind of was helpful for kids to learn how to count money and figure percentages on their mortgages and all that stuff. If you play it on the computer, it does all that for you. It's not very educational at all. Sure, it's probably easier. It's prettier. All right. Weird Mystery Tales, number 23 in good is $4. This one's funny because don't you hate when that happens?
Yeah.
You think you're getting a ride, and then the broom bristles break. That's so unfortunate. I hate when that happens.
Yeah, really.
And he looks so surprised, oh no, it's breaking and I'm falling. Oh no.
It's pretty high, so that's not going to end.
No, because look how far down the buildings are. That's not good. That is not good. This one's really scary. I'm going to try not to have nightmares about this tonight. Sorry, everybody. Number 24 of Weird Mystery Tales and very good is $8. And it features wind-up bears attacking. Oh, that's so scary.
Yeah, death by wind-up bear. Jeez. Monopoly always ends in a word flip.
At your house, apparently.
Sometimes Risk, too.
Risk. I have to say that I have experienced a board flip in Risk. Because Risk gets really frustrating. And it goes on for so many hours. And then you're always deadlocked over the Middle East, just like in the real world.
And then finding all the little pieces once the board gets, because that one has, a bunch of the little army pieces.
You have to find them. It's not good. I don't think I've ever gotten in an argument over Monopoly, though. And I've played it a lot with a lot of different people.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's people making up new rules that cause the problem.
The house rules.
House rules. House rules can make things not work out so great. But it is fun. Weird Wonder Tales, number 13, and very good, is $5. This is from 1975, featuring the totem pole. Those are always scary.
I was like, what is going on there?
My husband wrote a story about Scooby-Doo in Hawaii, set in Hawaii, where the totem poles are the villains. But this predates that. This is from 1975. That's just scary.
Yeah.
All right. And Weird Wonder Tale 17, and very good, is $6.
Oh. Wow.
It's the creature from Krogar.
Yeah. Crush all humans. That doesn't look pleasant.
Not good. Weird Wonder Tales 18 and fine is $10. What are they being attacked by? That's the question.
Yeah. What is that?
Run, Krang is destroying the city. Well, what's ahead of us is even worse. Because look, they're running away from the red one, and then there's a purple one about to get them. Well, are they supposed to be like giant ants?
That's almost what it looks like.
I don't know. Whatever they are, they're creepy.
Yeah.
Don't want to run into them.
No.
Weird Wonder Tales number 20, and very good, is $10. The madness. That's more understandable.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yes, he's been swept up by the madness. Oh, that's scary.
That happens from time to time.
Have you gotten the madness, Ricky?
Madness, you know. Oh,
yeah.
No.
Phew. I have to watch myself at work if Ricky's going to get the madness.
Oh, yes. I just fly off the handle all the time.
Ricky is one of the most chill individuals you'll ever meet. Jesse and I were actually talking about this last night, not about you, but about me, about the fact that it takes a lot before I get angry.
Right.
Like, I'm pretty chill, too. When I do get angry, it's not pretty, though, because I'm both a redhead and Italian. And so I have a little bit of that in me. But it doesn't happen very often. I haven't been angry in a long time. Yeah. That's probably a good thing. Give it time. Well, you think Ricky's going to snap one day? Like, we're going to be, like, in here discussing, X-Men or something, and he's just going to be, I can't take it anymore! And you, like, start hulking all over the store. You think that's going to happen? I don't think it is.
I doubt it.
He's pretty chill. He really is. Of course, people that are that sometimes.
Right. It's always the quiet.
They reach the quiet ones and the dangerous ones. That is true. We all go a little crazy sometimes. But it also could be like, the people you see on the news going, he was such a nice man.
Exactly right. It's always
after he went on some kind of crazy rampage. Killed 6 people. Yeah, but he was so quiet and so nice.
Oh, it's okay. Wade is going to take over for
Oh, okay. After Ricky
leaves.
snaps, Wade's going to step right into that.
Oh, that would be
I don't know
fun.
if that's a good idea for Wade.
Right.
Because obviously, if I push Ricky to the point where he snaps, I'm doing something wrong. Of course, it could be a customer.
That would probably be more like
Somebody coming to pick up a package and they just push you too far.
Yeah, it's just like, Amazon pickup.
I don't think that would happen ever. Most of the people that come to pick up packages are pretty,
they're actually
really nice. All right. Where Monsters Dwell, number 37, and very good, is $10. That's kind of scary, too.
That is.
I don't know what that is. It's like
it's a sea
fangs of a sea fiend. It's a sea fiend.
Yes.
Jesse had a dream about sea zombies one time.
Oh, really?
And then he had a dream about soccer, and somehow that got combined, and somehow I got kicked bad. It was not a good night. All right, time for us to go on one last break. We'll be back in just a minute.
Boring old Tuesday. Kick it!
Anyway, let's get to it.
Henri Copen scours collections and comic shops to bring you the biggest deals on beautiful comics.
I'm very eager to sell these books.
Plus, he smashes those other boring sales shows. Henri's got fire, excitement, personality, key books, FOMO books,
Sexy FOMO books for you.
a cute dog, weird accents,
69, bro!
a wheel of skid bark.
We do wheel spins at the end of every show.
You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll score huge bargains.
That is Haktua magic right there, all right?
Kicking it with Henri, Tuesday nights, part of the experience.
Symphonic verses, Nocturne's romance. A song of romanticized darkness, dreaming death by sleep.
In a world where you hit like and subscribe on our YouTube channel,
That'd be really great. Thanks.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live on The Experience. During the break, LT asked what we use to bag and board the TMNT books, which I assume you mean these Last Ronin books that are oversized. This is actually a Golden Age bag and board because they're thick enough that they're too tight in our Silver Age. So this is a Golden Age bag and board, but they do go up a little higher than the backing board. That's the only thing. So we just tape that down like this. But if you want to protect the comic fully, you could put it in a magazine bag and board because those are 8.5 by 11. And so the magazine boards are a little taller. And yeah, the Golden Age works good except for it being a little short. And like I said, the magazine ones are like this size, so that would fully protect the book because it's tall enough to go all the way to the top. But it just kind of depends on what you're going to do. That a Ronin 4. Oh, this one is actually a 3. This is the 1 in 25 ratio variant. It's $20. Yep. Autocorrect is not our friend all the time, that's for sure. But no, he spelt Ronin correctly and then spelt it again. Special one somewhere. Yeah, no, Golden Age is the one we use. Oh, you're welcome. Nope, it's not true, TJ. He's right here, and he hasn't run anywhere. But it could happen. He could snap and run out screaming. Hasn't happened yet, but, can't ever rule that out. Anything is possible. I might just flap my wings and fly away. You just never know. Stranger things have happened around here. Especially when Carlos is with us. You just never know. Okay. It's Midnight Witching Hour. This is a really cool series from DC in the mid-70s. Number 57 and very good is $5. Number 58 and very good is $5. He's driving them to Camp Fear. That's not a good idea. Number 59 and very good is $5. The Corpse War Shoes. I don't know where they come up with this stuff. Well, that's true. The AI doesn't usually snap.
Right.
Witching Hour number 60, very good, is $6. I'm not sure which is creepier, the kids and the witch looking in the window or the skeleton looking out the window. Or maybe the skeleton's looking in the window and they're looking out the window. I'm not really sure. I have to examine this more closely. I cannot tell. Okay. And then number 61 and fine is $10. They're only stuffed animals. Just pay no attention to that dead body on the floor.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, don't worry about that. That's okay. Number 64 and very good is $4. Yeah, it's always good to fence with a skeleton. Duel to the death, but wouldn't it already be too late for that?
Yeah, really, yeah.
Number 66 and very good is $5. Ooh, this one's creepy. He's half corpse, half living. Yeah, that would be awful. All right. Wade's wants a $4 one. What do we got? $4. Oh, there it is. It's the Duel to the Death for Wade. All right. One more witching hour. I now pronounce you man and widow. That's a good one. Number 67. Very good. $5.
Oh, wow.
Not a good choice, I would say, for
really.
her. You know, getting married and... But then choosing one that's already gone, what would be the point? Okay. Now we switch gears entirely over to What If from Marvel. 1989, number 6 and fine is $6. What if the X-Men lost Inferno? Number 8, what if Iron Man lost the Armor Wars? That was in fine at $6. I'm sensing a theme here. Oh, here we're switching it up. Number 11, what if Fantastic Four all had the same power? Very fine, $8. That would be boring.
Yeah, you're right. If they were all
Let's make a superhero team where they all have the same ability.
Yeah.
That would be a terrible idea. What if Fantastic Four's second child had lived? Number 30, very good, $4. Well, that is a good question. Would she save the world or destroy it? I don't see why she would destroy it. Can't stand being the second child. I mean, I don't
right.
Get that. What if the Fantastic Five fought Doctor Doom and Annihilus? Number 35, very good, $6. What if Thor was a thrall of Seth? Number 38, very good, 1992, $5. Okay. Spider Island #1 variant edition, part of the Secret Wars. 1B from 2015, and very fine is $5. Spider Island, The Avengers, one shot. This one's $4. And that's a very large frog. I guess he's a toad, though. Spider Island, Spider Girl #1 from 2011, very fine, $8. And then from the Spider-Man series of 1990, #4 and very fine, $8. And #5 and fine is $6. #8 and fine is $6. Round guy would like Spidey #4. So this one's for round guy. Oh, and #5. That's #8. That isn't going to help. All right, #5, also for round guy. Are you making fun of the #8, Jay? You just can't resist yourself doing that. It was the 90s. All the heroes worked out a lot.
Yeah.
He can't help himself. That's one of the reasons we love you, Jay. All right. Ooh, Rom. Putting them in order in just a minute. Okay, Rom the Space Knight. Quite a few issues in this series, actually. And but numbers 17 and 18 were keys because they crossed over into X-Men, and so Wolverine was in these issues. So they were like the hot books of that time of 1981. Is that right? That's what it says here.
Yeah, that's what it says.
It's about a space knight. He's a robot guy in space. And they made toys. Number 17 and fine is $6. I never read ROM, but my store manager collected all the ROMs and all the Micronauts. Those are the two like toy things of that time. Yeah, space stuff. Did space stuff. Sorry about Oh, it's been a long month, and I'm gonna use that as an excuse if I'm rude. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. So maybe Ricky is involved. It says AI in space.
Oh, yeah.
But this is 1981.
It predates me.
Yeah. It predates you. Yeah. Guess it would. Number 18 and very fine is $9. So those two are the two with the Wolverine action. Doesn't really matter what ROM's about. It's like you read it and it's wiped out of your mind. I don't know. Okay, and then number 72. This is a 1985 and fine is $9, and this one crossed over into the Secret Wars 2, so it was a popular issue at the time too. So they did everything they could to promote the ROMs.
Yeah, threw Wolverine in there.
Yeah, and this is number 74 from 1986 in fine. It's $9, and this one has a first appearance of Lord Dominor and the death of Seeker, which apparently are characters in ROM. $9.05. I'm sorry. Ricky's handing me books. Oh yeah, the 1718 are Frank Miller covers too.
Oh, right.
Yeah. These two. They, like I said, at the time when these came out, they were like hot books.
Yeah.
I mean, we ordered a lot of them though, because at the time, anytime Wolverine appeared in anything, it was popular because Wolverine only had been introduced like a few years before, because his first appearance was in 1975.
Right.
So this is only like 6 years later. We will look and see what Sergeant Furies we have. Okay. All new dupe. Number 2. $4. Ricky just wanted me to say dupe. Ricky's being mean to me. All new dupe number 3. Why is that funny? $4.
This is funny. That's fun. Does that tell you?
I don't know if Jay's wife is impressed, but
she is.
She probably is. And she's like an amazing person, so
right.
So he must be doing something right.
Saying something.
All right. Astonishing X-Men number 16B in fine 2018, $4. Look at that cover.
This looked really cool. Yeah.
Ricky picked this out because it looked cool.
Good Thanos cover.
Yep. She's the reason you have the job to begin with. Well,
there's the Sergeant Furies.
Okay. We have a few early Sergeant Furies. We have number 7 from 1964 in good. It's $20. Number 11 in good from 1964 is $9. And number 20 in very good is $10. Did we have anything after this?
We do, but it's a big jump.
There's a big jump to the next one?
Like the later Marvel ones. So those are the early ones. If you want more.
So let us know if you need anything later, but these are the 3 that we have that are. Were there any in here that might be early too?
Oh.
We got one more place to look. Oh, you would like these. We're going to check and see if we have any more in the other box. Marvel. Yes, Ricky, it's Marvel. I'm trying to push him into being angry. It's not going to work.
Turning into the Hulk.
Is there one? Oh, we have one more. Number 6. So this is even earlier. This one's in very good, and it's $50.
The Fangs of the Fox.
So these 3, he definitely wanted.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Oh, are there any other that are below 100?
Oh.
He's going to look and see if there's any more.
Nope.
No, nothing. That was it? Okay, so he wants this one as well. That's excellent.
Cool. Nice.
See, if you make requests, we have books, and then you get to buy them. It's kind of an awesome system we have here. Anybody can do it. But thank you, Ron Guy. We appreciate you very much. Okay. Oh, to go with our ROMs, we have he's serving us up some Micronauts. This is from 1979, number 5 and very good, $2.50. Number 9 and fine, $3.50. Wow. Number 13 and very good, $2.50. And number 14 and fine is $3.50. One guy says he forgets about the Fury run till he did reorganizing over the weekend. Well, that'll do it. I mean, one of the good things about this hobby is that, like, when you do have time to organize, that's when you find out which ones you're missing, and you can, like, make a little list. Because not everybody enters them in the computer. I mean, I've known a few people who have, and they have big collections they have in the computer, but I used to always just keep track of mine on an index card. I'm just kind of old school. But that way I could just, like, stick that in my purse, and I'd have it with me in case I came across some comics I could fill in. And I managed to collect all the Silver Age Green Lanterns.
That's a good run. Yeah, that's a good run.
But I sold them all, I don't know, about 15 years ago, so maybe a little too soon.
Yeah.
But I still got a lot of money for them compared to what I bought them for.
Yeah, for sure.
Because when I first started working in the store, I used to buy them out of our 50-cent bin, and I got an employee discount off of that.
Yeah.
so when I later sold them, it was quite a good profit. But I sold them because I had a lot of customers asking for them at the time. It was when Green Lantern had gotten really hot, and people wanted to fill in their collections, and I decided it made them happier than it made me happy to have them.
Yeah.
But I had fun collecting them. I did. I went all over buying them at different places and putting it together, and that's kind of the fun of it. You remember the ROM toys and the Sears Wish Book.
Yeah,
wow.
There you go, TJ. The Sears Wish Book.
Your Green Lanterns all over the place. The Sears Wish Book, that was always great. We would get that. My brother and I, we'd, like, fold over the corners of the pages of the thing we wanted.
Right.
It worked out sometimes. I did get a lovely dollhouse one year.
Nice. They're rebroadcasting.
Oh, there's a rebroadcast of an interview with the late Greg Hildebrandt tomorrow at 2 Eastern, 1 Central. That's cool. Wade was marathoning the Married with Children and decided he wouldn't get married. That was a weird show, and the dynamics in that family were very strange. But it was funny. That was supposed to be fun. Yeah, the Wish Book was cool. I mean, Sears always did that from the very beginning. I've seen some very early ones that they made. They used to make them for farm implements, and people in small towns in the Midwest would, like, order stuff for the season from the Wish Book, and then the train would bring, like, the whole town's shipment all at one time.
Right.
But you could order, like, wagons and barrels and, like, tack for your horses, and, like, they had all kinds of stuff at Sears. And they changed with the time all the way through, and then I don't know what's happened now. Sad. Sears was a big part of my life as a kid.
Sears in the U.S. is gone.
Yeah. But sometimes things come back, like Bed Bath & Beyond apparently is about to they're teaming up with someone else, and they're, like, coming back and making some retail stores. So many retail stores have gone out in the last year. But, you know, that's why you have to support your local comic store, because, you know, it's not an easy task these days, you know, to keep going. You know, the fact that Sears and JCPenney's and all these stores could fail is, like, shocking. And then all the restaurant chains are just one after another closing up. I just saw today Denny's is closing a bunch of locations, and Wendy's is closing a bunch of locations. Yeah, but not any here. Here in Cleveland, we're a growing community.
The Wendy's is safe.
Yeah, they just remodeled our Wendy's, so they're not going to close that one. And they're doing great over there. Peg was awesome, and Al was lucky to have her. I wouldn't say that about Peg. She was lazy and conniving, sort of. I wouldn't say she was awesome. She was attractive, I guess. I don't know, but she never cooked. She didn't cook, although the house was always amazingly clean for somebody who was so lazy.
Who didn't ever clean it?
But they never showed her really. Well, I guess they did show her sometimes. So I guess she cleaned the house. So I guess she's good. Yeah. She can come to my house and clean. That'd be all right.
Montgomery Ward, yeah, I remember Montgomery Ward.
Yes, there are catalogs that had houses that you could build your own. And you can still buy like cabins and log cabin kits. My mom knew a lady that did that. She won the lottery, and then she and her husband bought a piece of land out here, and they got a log cabin shipped to them and had it assembled.
Nice. That's cool.
I'm sure it's beautiful.
Yeah. It'd be nice to have a log.
Yeah, but Sears
cabin.
did show. They sold kit houses years ago. Montgomery Ward was pretty cool. We used to have one near where I lived when I first moved to California, and I used to go there by bus and buy things. And I had this one unfortunate time where I went and bought a futon, and then I had to bring it back on the city bus.
Yeah,
I can't recommend that. It reminded me of that boyfriend I had that played the tuba, and he used to have to get on the shuttle bus at the university, and he'd get caught in the door all the time with the tuba. It was like that, but it was me with a futon on a city bus. It wasn't good. Oh, there were 5 or 6 Sears houses.
Nice. Wow, that's quite a bit. Quite a few.
I don't know if I would be able to spot one because we have a lot of pre-manufactured homes here. So
that's true.
So I don't know.
Hot to lazy.
Well, the hot versus lazy, yeah.
Round guys is like.
I mean, I'm no judge of that, but
buy dinner.
But
don't worry, I'll buy dinner.
Yeah, but I guess she was kind of hot. The sound effects of the bus too, but it was mostly a lot of the slamming of the doors and the case being stuck in there, and the look on his face. I mean, I saw it happen a few times. I try not to laugh because, as a girlfriend, you don't want to do that. Unless you want to be an ex-girlfriend. But yeah, he was a wonderful bass player and tuba player, though. And the only time I've ever seen a tuba solo concert, like all the classical tuba pieces that have been written for soloists, he performed. It was quite impressive.
Derek wants to know tuba.
Well, you know what? I believe, although I do not know for sure, but when I kind of was looking for him, I believe he went on to write the music for pinball machines. And I saw his name in the credits on I think it was the Addams Family pinball machine that they used to have at the bowling alley that I used to go to. And his name came up, and I went, I think it's him because he majored in music and computer science. And this was in the very early 80s. So I think that's what he ended up doing, is became a famous composer of pinball music. He had it in a case, Mr. Nose. He had the tuba in a case. Oh yeah, they round guys talking about the houses. Yeah, the kits would come with instructions. Much today, Ricky and I were laughing because we got in this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle display. He still hasn't put it together yet, but there was another retailer had put the instructions up on Facebook, and it said that the instructions were, throw away these instructions and just use your best, common sense to put it together, because the instructions were no help at all. And I could see that there was like a really complicated diagram of all this stuff you're supposed to fold, and it's like, yeah. So I told Ricky to use his instinct. Don't try to use the instructions.
Bite me on one of the
on the paper, because the instructions are just terrible. Apparently, they have a video too to help you put it together. I believe he was a tuba purist, but he also played the bass guitar. So he used to play in rock and roll bands, and I used to go watch him play. But I don't believe he played any other orchestra instruments, but I don't know for sure. Sure, don't believe me, Derek, if you don't want to believe me. But he was my first boyfriend in high school. And he was pretty cool. Yes, there's more than one piece written for the tuba. It's true. I was shocked. And it was wonderful. He was terrific. But yeah, it was a fairly long concert. I was surprised there was that much tuba music out there. Yes, the Chinese to English Google Translate, it could be. I have gotten some instructions with some of these display stands for the store that, I mean, clearly there was a language problem, and like sometimes you just have to ball those instructions up, throw them away, and just go for it, because otherwise you never get the rack put together. My life has been kind of eventful, really. I'm very fortunate, very blessed. I've met a lot of interesting people. I've had a lot of jobs. I've had a couple of people make fun of me when I just bring up things, and they'll go like, what haven't you done? You know, and it's like, well, a lot of things, but I have worked a number of places, and comic books have introduced me to a lot of people. It's been a wonderful life that I've had, traveling around the country and meeting people and going to conventions, and you know, and like the time period that I started out in, you know, a lot of the greats were still alive, and you know, and so I got to meet them years ago, and you know, hang around with Stan Lee and you know, and Jack Kirby and stuff, and it's like it was really more wonderful now looking back on it than at the time. I didn't realize how monumental that was, but now that they're gone, it's like, wow, that was cool, you know. So I'm very blessed. Well, it's actually, we're past our time. We were supposed to stop 2 minutes ago, but you know, once I get talking. Ricky we were talking earlier because I had to repair our cameras in our security system, and the guy that called he out-talked me. He like went on and on and on explaining all this technical stuff that I didn't need to know, and I couldn't follow what he was saying. But I kept going, and then afterwards I'm like, wow, that guy actually out-talked me. It's crazy. All right. Well, I guess that'll be it for us this week. Thank you so much to Jay for his wonderful producing, as always, and Ricky for all of his help, and everybody who watched, and everybody who commented, and everyone who claimed things. We especially love you. And if you need anything throughout the week, you can always contact us here at the store. It's Comics Unlimited in Cleveland, Tennessee. And thank you, everyone. And we will see you next week here on The Experience.
Bye, everyone.
Join the party. Head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere The Experience is all the time.